You may have heard a recording message. It just means I'm recording to put on my YouTube page. Should you ever want to take in a class at some other time? All my work is always offered to all of you, and thanks all of you for supporting me. I'm grateful beyond measure. Truly, I am. Thank you. Good. A lot of you got here early, so please take advantage of extra relaxing time, breathing down from your belly button, letting your brain recede back. It's a holiday. I'm not gonna push us too much. Definitely enough to say healthy, happy, and strong. Tune into your feels, tune into your inner nature, connect with yourself. It's good to be in relationship with ourselves, isn't it? Relax, easy does it. Couple more minutes of bliss, floating on clouds. Good. Now the biggest inhale you got, belly buttons to the ceiling, fill up the whole container. Big inhale. Exhale. empty out, and simply abide in as much emptiness and space and peace as you can. The worldly world drops away for a few moments. Fall asleep if you need to. Good, and wiggle your fingers and toes, circulate some energy through yourself. Start your engines, arms up to the ceiling, lace up your hands. Push your arms up over your head as per usual, point toes forward. Writhe around till you get that stretchy cat stretch feeling. Purry and furry and frisky and risky. Smile. Cheshire cat. Good, knees in for knee hugging, back rolling. Other way. Okay, push, roll, or levitate yourself back up to sitting if you would. And we're going to start outstanding in our field, as I like to say. What a wonderful turnout. It's great to see all of you. Happy Monday. I'm just giddy. So just start with zombie stepping. Let's step in it. Let's step right into it, shall we? Just stepping in, friends doing yoga together, doing ritual movements. Get into the vibe of the tribe. 2 or more gathered, miracles happen. 3, 2, 1. Good start. Arms out and right knee kicks up. Left. Yoga for everybody. Yoga that everybody can do. Yoga with tons of options. And yoga with coordinated, simple movements. But they do things. 3, 2, 1. Good job. Maybe on a given day, that's all you have time for is just some arm swings. Swing your arms, grip your feet. Please close your eyes so that you're more inside than outside for a few moments. And your arms swing more freely after doing yoga for a few years now. A lot of residual tension and congestion has been relieved in your body. So not all of it, but a lot of it. 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. And then one of my very favorites, I hope yours too, feet hip distance apart. You sink down and you ripple up. Your arms are very passive for this one. It's a lot about sinking into joints and just rebouncing back up through them. I consider this one good for springiness and resilience. Those qualities are associated with youth, right? Kids are always bouncing around and springing around, and adults are going, knock it off. Not me, though. 3, 2, baby animals are always jumping around. Inhale up. Exhale out. Good. And a first forward fold. Dangle your bangle, we call it. It's easy. You drop your head, wag your shag, dip your do. And if you'd ask me, do I believe in blocks? If you saw the size of mine, you'd know I do. Pedal your heels, wag your tails, shake your shag, and drain your brain of stinking thinking, painful patterns of perception, worry, angst, all that stuff that we just don't need no more. Everything is always working out. Breathe together, the same air. Good, now try this. Lift your heels, bend your knees, look forward. Inhale. Exhale, just deepen down a wee further. It's Monday. We'll go deeper in a little while. 1, 2, 3. Come on up. Up you go. Inhale. Exhale. Hope you've had a wonderful holiday so far. By the way, now left foot forward. Beat on your right toenail. See if you can pop your toes. Pop, 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 pop. Good, then circle your right heel around. 8, 7, 6, 4, 3, 2, 1. Other way. By the way, there are so many of you tonight, I might just go over to the piano and do a recital of a couple of songs that I've memorized. I won't do that to you. I would give you fair warning. 6, 7, 8. Sink into your ankles. Close your eyes. Man, we want to stay strong and balanced over these feet for our whole lives. Good, come up and out. Now right foot forward, beat your left toenails. Smack, smack, pop, pop, pop. Smack, smack, pop, pop. Circle. 1, 3, 4, 6. We'll do our usual opening tonight. 8, other way. 1. And then we'll move into some interesting floor strengthening work that's a little off the beaten path. 6, 7, 8. Sink into your alternately flexed ankles. What I mean by that is your right ankle is dorsiflexed and your left ankle is plantar flexed, and it's a good stretch for both. And then if you close your eyes, you're multiplying your benefits. You're increasing your ROI. Good. Come up and out, my friends. All right. Feet out a little wider and some arms and some arms out. And if you practice with me, you know we always poof every class. Poof. Frees up stuck shoulders. It represents self-expression. It uplifts the energy up your spine. It's kind of fun. Poof. And it's good for you. A lot of people never use their arms no more. Arms out, lace behind your back, feet out wide, heels in, toes out. This is the one that I've named bobbing for apples. So go down and bite an apple off the floor. The floor. You'd have to sink your butt down more to get the apple. Now inhale, show me the apple in your mouth. Exhale, head, apple, and rear end down on the floor. It's a squat, isn't it? Come on up. Release your arms. Do your arms make that noise? Mine do now. Exhale out. Good. Standard stance. Drop your chin. Take your pumpkin around. It's pumpkin season. 8 times. 7, 6, 5, 4. This is the sequence I do on the first tee when I golf. It takes me about, 10 minutes. And the other 60-year-old golfers are going, who's that weirdo? Other way. And then I hit it about 100 yards further than them. And they ask me, what's my secret? I say yoga, and they say, not interested. 5, 6, I can't figure out why. 7, 8, please relax your head down for 19 seconds. Eyes closed. Stop thinking. You can do it. Just don't think. Really neat stuff happens when we don't think so much. Good. Shoulders. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm exaggerating, not 100 yards further than them, probably 70 or 80. 6, 7, 8. Other way. So you know me, I'm in this crazy phase of my life trying to just learn every bunch of neat stuff. And now I've gotten into chess. And so if any of you want to play chess with me, I'm kind of a beginner. But if you want to just thrash me, let me know and we can play online. 6, 7, and 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. Your hands have to be soft, supple, and fast to move those pawns and kings around. Other way. I presume you've all seen Queen's Gambit, the show on Netflix. Really, really highly recommended if you haven't, if you need a new show to watch. Shake your hands out. Really well done. All the best chess players in the world, including the world champion, highly recommend that movie because it's authentic. Flippy flops. Plus, it's a great story of overcoming trauma and tragedy. Fast, fast, fast. Cup your hands at your heart. Drop your chin. Now say to yourself inside of yourself, we are calm, peaceful souls. Say it like you mean it. Good. Relax your arms down. Inhale up, kids. Feet together. Up on your tippy toes. When you're on your tippy toes, your nervous system says something's up. Not just you, of course, but your nervous system says there must be a reason we're standing on our tippy toes. There is, to get healthy, happy, strong, and resilient. 20, 19, 18, 17, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We don't have to do a lot with these bodies to keep them designed as they were at the factory, but we have to do something. These are the movements. Drop your heels, knuckles on your head, lean left. Good. Now, in my theory of mild, medium, and spicy, extend your arms out if you want stronger. Keep your legs gripped together, feet pushing, knuckles back on your head. Inhale up, side bend right with knuckles on your head, and then extend out a little if you're just looking. Well, you're always looking for more, aren't you? Look up with your chest a little. Breathe into the sensation. Inhale up. And now it's our first foot together forward fold. Come on down. Uttanasana, it's called now. Drop your head. Breathing technique. Lift heels, bend knees, look forward. Exhale, and I bet you can go deeper on exhale. Push all the air out. Don't breathe. And you'll notice in the vacuum of not breathing, your body opens up, heels push. Arise up. Good job. Now, bring your hands down to your hips. Looks like you have attitude, especially when you widen your feet out and bang your toes in and your heels out. And grind it. Now, if you watch me, my head's not supposed to be moving. When I first started doing these with my teacher, my teacher would yell, Riley, it's your hips, not your head, bro. I couldn't coordinate the two just yet. Other way. 1, 2, 3. There's a lot of things humans are looking to liberate nowadays, but your hips would be good. 6, 7, 8, and inhale. Good job. Now, this is where we hippity hop our feet together, because you should jump on occasion without it necessarily being a mouse or a rat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Other way. 3, 4, 5, 6. Springy, resilient, bouncy. 8. Come on up. Inhale. And our next forward fold, exhale out, empty out of breath, drop your ponytail. Lift heels, bend knees, look forward, long spine. Exhale, push air out, hold it out, don't breathe. Baya Kumbhaka, it's called. You can go deeper in that state. 2, 3, come on up. Inhale. Plus, it helps you pull a lot of breath in. Life is breath. Exhale out. That sounds pretty trite, doesn't it? But it's quite true. Now we're going to Om together. Remember, you're muted, so you can do what you will. I recommend you belt it out. Inhale. Om. Prayer hands at your heart, drop your chin. And a moment of silence to do with as you wish. Pray or bless. By the way, oming is really important. A lot of adults never make sounds anymore. They barely make any volume. So it's really important to keep your throat lively and open. Relax your arms down. Inhale up, my friends. Good. We're moving right through this joint juice sequence. Arms out, left arm in front of your right, palms in, clapping. Yay, holiday. Pull. Now, wear a party hat. I call it candle head. Stand up on your tippy toes. Now, extend your inverted arms up and just stand up to super tippy Olympic maximum, way up on your tippy toes, high as you can get. Sounds like the 70s. Just get as high as you can get, way up. You guys weren't even born yet. Good. Drop your heels, lean left, palm tree and hurricane, lean left. Inhale up. Isn't this a good side bend? I love how it really gets that side seam of my body. Up, kids. Now arms straight forward in an extremely important pose. It's called zigzag. Arms forward, knees bend, heels down, chest up. And then the rigor and vigor and challenge of arms straight up and down while you're doing this. Now, you may not like it, but you'll love the benefits, the strength, the health, the resilience, the determination. Arms down, flip them over, drop your head, all the air out. Big inhale through your nose, bend knees, lift heels, long spine, look forward. You get the rhythm. Exhale, heels push down. I'm going to grab my ankles, pull myself all the way down on the exhale. 1, 2, 3. Come on up. Well, if we use our breath to get into the edge of our range of motion, you can develop a lot more. That's the advantage of that breath work thing that I do. I didn't think of it. Many humans have thought of that for thousands of years. Inhale up. The coordination of the breath, exhale out. Now your right arm goes out in front of your left, your palms turn in, this clever clapping thing. Palms pull, party hat, tippy toes, serious 5-inch stiletto tippy toes. I was going to say, how do women wear that? But that sounds old-fashioned. Whoever wears stilettos, how do they do it? Stretch up, touch your elbows behind your head and really reach up to the tippiest of your tippy-most tippy tops. And close your eyes, balance on your tips. Open your eyes, drop your heels, palm trees right. Oh, my ribs are going to crack, you guys. Up you go. Palm trees left. This keeps your palm tree so much happier to do this. Up you go. Arms forward. Imagine palm trees that don't sway in the breeze. Bend your knees, arms forward, shoulders down away from your ears, heels down. Now, arms straight up and down, as high as you can get them while you're squatting. It's a paradoxical pose. Hold here. Be strong. Inhale. Exhale, arms down, flip them over. Top of your head comes off, brain drains. Lift heels, bend knees, look forward, long spine. Exhale, perhaps grab calves, pull down, no breathing. 1, you can go deeper, right, 2, 3, come on up. Inhale. Oh, it just gets gooder and gooder, you guys. The endorphins are flowing now. Exhale, especially with a big group like this. We are not separate. We're in different rooms, in different places, but we are connected by magic. Arms out. Good, arms out wide. And just, we're going side to side, but we're rotating our arms as well. So you'll note my knuckles are going in and out. You hang out with me for a few months or years, your upper body, yogis call it your shoulder girdle, will open up and you will have happy arms. Now, options are grab your wrists, grab your elbows, or take your hands into prayer behind your back. Some can, some can't. That pretty much covers everybody. A lot of it for some people is arm length. Nice tall stance. Turn your face to the left. Tilt left. This is a tilt, not a turn. So you would pretend there's a wall right in front of you and one right behind you. So your angle is a tilt. Inhale. Turn your face 90 degrees to the right. Tilt her over. But keep the legs firm, straight, and strong and active. Inhale, my friends. Now, just fold halfway over. It's an unusual pose, halfway. Look straight down at the floor. So the crown of your head is pointed forward. Your buns are being pulled back. Now, you read and hear a lot about spinal decompression nowadays, and it's all the rage, the decompressing of your spinal bones. So the feeling of a team of horses pulling your butt back and your upper body forward. Good. Now, a pose I don't like so much. Inhale, and then squat as low as you can with your feet together and your heels down. Very few humans can squat all the way down. Chest up, though, lean back till you get that scary, gonna go buns over tea kettle feeling. Lower, chest up. Inhale, exhale, butt pulls up, push all the air out, and now you're right. We can go deeper on exhale. 2, 3, come up, kids. Inhale. Good, and then one of our few but necessary back bends, chest up, eyes open, lean back. Inhale up. That pose always makes me dizzy, kind of pleasurably intoxicated, which I'm all into as long as it's legal. Inhale up. Now we're unbinding ourselves. We're getting our arms out again, which is nice. Our energy is open. We'll do another Om together. I do suggest Oming for as long as you can. It's not a contest. It's an ability to breathe. Om. Inhale, arms out to the side. Arms pull back gently. Right arm swings under and right knee up over your left knee. Now you can go right into the balance pose so your right foot doesn't touch. If balance is a little unstable, bring your right toenails down as a little training wheel. And super pros will lift their right foot and slink it behind their left ankle. Do what you can. You can't be asked to do more than that, but you can be asked to do what you can. And then we try to squat down on this left foot. And boy, is that a lifetime challenge. Boy, oh boy. Good, now your arms swing out. Your right knee lifts out in front of you for a little balancy pose. Then your left hand grabs your right foot behind your behind, and your right hand comes down to the floor, or the chair, or the block, or the wall. It's all good. Inhale, look forward, bringing your right knee as close to the floor as you can, a pose I invented. Exhale, right knee to the ceiling, straighten your left leg, head dive bombs down. Good, now take your right arm out to the side for a challenging, weird balance pose. See how much stronger you're getting? It's because you're coming diligently every week. Right hand down, right leg releases back. Left arm turns up to the ceiling, half moon. Did you see the beautiful full moon last night with Jupiter just over her shoulder? Now, I ask you to lift your right heel much higher while you're bringing your left arm up much higher. Look up to the ceiling while you're squealing. Left hand down to the floor with balance and grace. And then your right arm opens up and you twist your hips open to the right. You turn your right toes up to the ceiling. Everything spirals up and to the right. That's why we like this pose. Right hand down. Now, cleverly, your left hand re-grabs your right foot in coordination work. Then you have a lifetime of fun standing up out of this pose in balance. Some days are better than others. Now, your right knee comes back out in front in this kind of fun, frisky, childy pose here. Right ankle goes in front of your left knee down. And then you bring your hands down to the blocks or the floor or the wall. And now we get the other angle of our body and the hips open radically. If this is a beast, then you just stay down and then you bring your hands into prayer and lean back as far as you can. And maybe you clap because it's a holiday. Clapping for Indigenous people, clapping for Columbus, hands on the blocks. Now, here's something I invented. Bend your left ankle and left knee so much your left calf will just start giggling. Oh, exhale, push the air out, dive down. 1, 2, 3. Now take both of your arms and sweep them out into glider pilot pose. And stand up out of glider pilot pose. And then put your right foot down. Left bun complains bitterly on that sequence. Inhale. Exhale, dive down and forget about it. Forget about it. Drop your head off. Inhale, look forward, bend knees, lift heels a lot, soft. Exhale, push out, air out. 1, go deep. 2, there you go, deep. 3, come on up, kitty mittens. Up you go. My cat is out in the front yard, loving the fall weather. She does not want to come in. Even dogs go up and down the street. She just laughs at them. Inhale. And then arms out to the side, palms open to the front as if for hugs. Arms pull back. And then left arm under. Fold them up if they do. Grab your shoulders if they don't. Left knee up over your right knee. Good, now your left toes make a great training wheel on the right if you need it. Otherwise, lift left foot, feel right knee slide underneath left. And super fighter pilots will slink their left ankle below their right, underneath, behind, I should say, their right ankle. And then the lifetime of work to scrunch a bunch in this pose. Then it's just a matter of time. Arms out. Now, this funky little, I call it marionette, your left knee lifts up as high as you can get it. Arms help you balance like a tightrope walker. Now your right hand grabs your left foot behind your behind. Left hand comes down, block or floor. Now, This is cool sequence. Inhale, look forward, bring your left knee as close to the floor. If you can let it touch, don't, but get it down, bend everything, look forward, inhale. Exhale, left knee to the ceiling, right leg straightens, head down. 1, 2, 3. Good. Now, left arm out to the side. Fun, challenging, interesting. Everybody can do what you can do. This is the class for everybody. Good. Now release your left foot back. It just goes zing and your right arm turns up to the ceiling in such a good animal movement. And you broaden your chest up and you lift your left heel and push it up to the sky and head goes forward. And by the way, you straighten your right leg and your right arm comes down peacefully, gracefully. Bench your left hip, left arm, sweep up. I call it spiraling. Your left thigh bone, left arm, chest, everything spirals open out to the left. And you pretend you're in a spider web and you want to stretch the spider web as big as you can with your limbs pushing out. Left hand down. Now, please to re-grab your left foot with your right hand for coordination. And then stand up as best as you can. Dink. Bring your left knee out in front of you for this funky marionette Pinocchio pose. Left ankle over your right knee. And carefully or dangerously bring your hands down to blocks, floor, or wall. And then right knee and right ankle bend as much as you can. And when you do that, you can bring your chest up because your lower body counterweights. So really bendy people can really go low and bring their chest straight up and down, thus freeing their arms so they clap for everybody else in class who's doing the very best that they can. Then hands on the blocks. We're going to inhale and bend our right ankle and right knee. Feel your right calf really experiencing existence. Oh, exhale, dive bomb down. Right leg straightens, head down, no breathing. 2, 3. Now, arms out to the side and glider pilots. Zing. And you're just floating around looking for lunch. You're a raptor, maybe a mousey today. Stand up and out, kids. Whoa. And put, woo, my buns. Inhale. TMI, exhale, all the air out, forget about it, drop your head. Lift your heels, bend your knees, look forward to your now brighter future. Exhale and a deep Monday forward fold, holiday forward fold, all the way down, head runs into your shins. Arise up, yogis. And right at this breathless point, I om on purpose. Inhale. Now, please, prayer hands, drop your chin. 30 seconds of standing meditation, no wiggling, no moving, no fidgeting. Relax your shoulders. Tilt your brain to your heart. Brains can use that. Be unusually happy for no reason. It's the best. Good. All right, you can do a momentary shake and wiggle to get stuff back where it belongs, straighten your clothing. Okay, that's part 1. Part 2 will build from dog. So you know me, I like my big blocks. And if you can't do a downward facing dog, you can put your hands on the couch or the chair, or you can even be on your hands and knees and make something up. I like to pedal my heels because I've never been able to get my heels down in a downward facing dog. It's not that I'm not flexible enough. It's just my ankle bones aren't shaped to do that. Choose your parents well, pedal your heels, wag your shag. Now, let's try good old jackrabbit. Jackrabbit means you bend your knees so your knees are about the same height as your heels, and you just hold jackrabbit for a second. Inhale, exhale, pull your buns up, dig your heels in, even if they don't go down. Now on inhale, bring your left leg up to the ceiling as high as you can, Ekapada, or Adho Mukha Ekapada, one-legged dog, right heel digs in, big inhale. Exhale, step left foot forward, bring right knee down. You certainly can have a blanket underneath your right knee. Inhale up. And then another pose I invented. I'm not much, but I'm all I think about. So you blossom out into hi, how you doing pose. Turn left, way left, but sink your hips way down. This gets pretty much everything. Now take your right elbow outside your left knee, pull your hands into prayer, look down to the floor to stabilize you, push your hips down. Your left knee can go forward as long as your left foot is flat, left heel stable. Now optional, spicier, fold right toes under and lift up your right knee. If you can't do that yet, that's okay. You does what you can. And we hold it to build strength, determination, but mainly to have fun. 3, 2, 1. Now bring your right knee down, please. Inhale your hands up. Lean back for a back bendy feeling. Exhale out. Good job. Now from here, we're going to take our hands over to the right side of our left foot over here, or you can bring your blocks. Now I'm sliding my right foot back, but I'm making sure my left knee stays forward. An easier pose, stay up here on your hands. More challenging, come down to your elbows on the blocks or the floor. The elbows are on the right side of your left foot. There's this feeling of diving your torso down inside your left thigh. Now, there's always more, right? So fold your right toes under, lift up your right knee, take your left arm way up to the ceiling, then tuck your left arm behind your back, look up at your left shoulder and turn your chest up while pushing your left foot down into the floor. That's probably enough. 1, 2, 3, right knee down, left arm comes back around. Then replace your hands on the floor or the block on either side of your left foot. Step back, downward facing dog. You did it. You did what you did. That's all you could did. Pedal your heels, cool your jets, breathe, take a break if you need. Now, we're going to try jackrabbit again. Jackrabbit is bending your knees so your knees are the same height as your heels. Your shins are parallel to the earth and you really drop your chest. Exhale, push your heels, dig them in like stubborn mules. Exhale. Inhale, right leg up to the ceiling, one-legged dog. Turn your right hip open, dogs at the fire hydrant, lift. Exhale, step your right foot forward, left knee down. Nice inhale up, what a beautiful sequence humans invented here. And the part that we invented, you blossom open to the right. Your hips sink. Now there's something really interesting over here on your right. You're going to turn more to have a look. Then you'll notice Greg's right. I can bring my left elbow way outside my right knee. Hands in prayer. Now start by releasing your right knee forward as long as your right foot is stable. Then if you want the more part, fold your left toes under and bring up your left knee. Strength, resilience, balance, determination, grit, fun, pleasure, toe bending, Exhale your left knee down. Inhale your hands in front of, up to the ceiling, he meant to say. Good. Now just hands on your hips. Push your hips down. Lean back and look up at the ceiling. Inhale up. Now put your paws down. Put both paws over on the left side of your right foot. You'll note how I'm cleverly slinking my left knee way back. My right knee is releasing forward. This is a good place for just to get the feel of it. Maybe the deeper one isn't for you. Otherwise, down on your elbows. I put blocks down. It feels really stable. Then look at your right foot. Make sure it's flat. It's not tilted to the little toe side. So right knee right on top of your ankle, a really stable right foot. Now for more, we fold left toes under, lift up left knee, and then the big part, right arm sweeps way up and you look up to the ceiling, right arm tucks behind your back. Look up at your right shoulder and twist it open so you can't see it while simultaneously pushing your right foot down and pushing your left heel back. You'll feel this. Right arm back up, kitty cats. Right elbow down. Left knee down. Put the blocks on either side of your right foot again. And simply step back into a downward facing dog. It's all you got to do, kids. Pedal your heels, wag your shag, get the dents out. You're doing great. Making good time tonight. Good. Now, simply bring your knees down to the floor. Now, see how I've got my hands on blocks? Now, I know upper body strength is a big challenge for a lot of friends. So if you were on your knees and your hands were up on blocks, you would be just doing relatively simple upper body inclined push-ups, and doing them from your knees would make them more accessible for many. So maybe you just do one or two. You curse me bitterly, but you're muted, so it's okay. And you just do a couple of these bad boys. Or you do a couple more, or you sit and watch and eat some popcorn. Two more. Good. Now, hands on the floor, blocks out of the way. And the stretch your cat does every morning is you just rest on your forehead, close your eyes, butt high, spine long, and rest in this pose for a few necessary moments. If it hurts your shoulders or neck or something, do it from your elbows. If you're hyperbendy, slide your chin forward and come down to your chest. Good, kids. All right. Now, you know, on Monday, we do abdominal work to keep our core strong. So how about please to just walk your knees back, get on your front parts and on your elbows. We'll do a couple different things. We'll get ourselves from lots of angles. So what I want you to do is just have your elbows right underneath your armpits, forearms parallel, right out in front. Knees are down. Bring your elbows about an inch or two more forward. The further forward, the harder it is. Now, fold your toes under, but leave your knees down. Fold your toes under, but leave your knees down. Drop your chin so it's not in your neck. Elbows and knees stay down. Tum and bum lift for way too long. I want guts sucked up. You're not looking now. Your face is down. Guts pull up. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come on down. Now, I just want you to feel spinal extension. I don't teach a lot of back bending. I don't think it's good for most humans, but it's okay to extend your spine. That means just arch your back without strain or pressure. Try to feel it more in your chest moving forward and not just cram it all into your lower back. Grip your buttocks as hard as you can. Maybe they already were and you weren't paying attention. Now exhale and relax all four cheeks, the two back there and the two on your face. And just let the crown of your head grow up. Spinal extension. Good. Now bring your head down. Bring your arms down by the side of your body. Now, with your face down, just lift your legs. Stay face down. Knuckles pushing down into the floor. Legs up. Optional, bring chest up. Optional, place your hands. Optional, pull your hands together and slide them down your butt crack. Lift. 3, 2, 1, and relax down to your left ear. Let your arms go plump. And pretend we're done for a second. Breathe. Good, kids. Onto your right ear. Sleepy time. Okay, one more prone pose to build core strength. Do what you can. It's all I ask. This one to build more stable base. We're going to have our elbows right underneath our armpits. We're going to lace our hands. Now we're going to do plank, and plank can last from 5 seconds to say 30 seconds. Fold your knees under and lift up. Some people can do plank endlessly, and some of us can't do it at all, but you can do what you can do. Run your own race. About 15 more seconds if you can. It's amazing what we'll do when other people ask us that we wouldn't do on our own. So congratulations on submitting yourself. We all have to submit to teachers. I certainly have several really good ones. And come on down, kids. Now from that, all I want you to do, please, yoga rotisserie onto your back. Hey, that's available, isn't it? Now, can you bend your knees? I'm sure you can. Now, can your left fingers brush your left heel? Can your right fingers brush your right heel? That's a good little milestone. Now we're looking straight up to the ceiling. All I want you to do, we're going to lift our butt up to a 5 count. So off we go, buns up, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We should get a kazoo, shouldn't we? Now we're going to lift up to 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Stay up. Don't turn your head. Shoulders relaxed. Palms flat. 7, 6, 5. Floor. 3, 2, 1. Very nice. Now bring your knees in and extend your legs up to the ceiling for Viparita Karani, for good circulation, heart relaxation. Legs up for a few moments. No variations, no modifications, just legs up. If you can't do this for this long, it's okay. Just keep coming 2-3 times a week to these Zoom classes, and before you know it, good. Now, you're not getting out of my class without doing the side splits. And this is a nice way to be able to do it without having to be a circus performer. Legs out. Stir your ankles to distract yourself. Stir your ankles the other way. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now bend your knees and squoze them together. Hug your knees in, but not so far that your butt lifts. So just get a good knees in squeeze. Now take your knees to the left, all the way down to the floor. Now open up your right elbow out to the right, simple twist. Keep your knees tight and tucked. Put your right hand underneath your head as your right elbow tries to open all the way down to the floor. Not many people can do that. Complete the exhalations all the way. And we're warm and juicy, and we've been on a bender together, so twisting is good. Okay, next inhale, bring knees up. Nothing we've not done a million times, but it feels gooder every time. Knees pull all the way in, knees are together, knees come down tight and tucked all the way to the right. Left hand underneath your head as a little pillow. And if you can keep your knees pinned down on the right and bring your left elbow all the way down on the left, you're one of my inspirations and heroes. I can't, but I'm never going to give up. Talent, being gifted and having talent is a great God-given gift to us all, but a lot of people do it just based on grit and determination and persistence. So y'all are a nice combination of both. Relax, open. Okay, next inhale, bring your knees back up. Set your feet down together. Let your knees open out wide into butterfly and arms out wide. We won't be here long, so you don't need to put a lot of props underneath your knees. So hang in there, melt onto the floor. We're in the Om stretch now, kids. You've done good. All the movements here on in will be yin, quiet, stabilizing, restorative. Relax your jaw. If you're bendy or bears, grab your elbows and frame your head with elbows and frame your knees wide with your feet together. One of the best poses ever. Big inhale. Big outhale. Oh, release those bones. Now, because it's a holiday and we've done a lot in a very vigorous class, I'm simply going to ask you to extend your legs out, put your knees over a bolster, turn your palms up, maybe a little blanket roll underneath your neck. And I'm going to time about a 7 or 8 minute holiday Shavasana restorative for you. So I hope you'll drink it all in, okay? Because you did really good. And we don't need to do any more now. You did good. And I ask that you relax more than any previous Indigenous person's day of your whole life. Swallow, circle your jaw. Good. Now I'm going to hold space for you. I'm going to groove the vibe with you, but I'm going to leave you quietly in peace for 6, 7 minutes. Bonus holiday, ecstatic, relaxing minutes. Heal. Okay, my friends, there's that guy's voice from a million miles away. Start to circle back toward our solar system. As you head back by Earth, go by the different planets. There's Earth, so head back in, see your body lying on the floor. Reoccupy your spacesuit. What a fun temporary vehicle it is. Good. Feel yourself back inside of yourself. Feel your body weight on the floor. Now, the perfect time to wiggle fingers and toes and circulate ecstatic, super feel good through yourself. Color your nervous system with love and bliss and truth and light and wisdom. Nice deep breath. And then super slowly curl onto your right side into little kid fetal pose. And keeping the beautiful calm vibe, eyes closed, sitting up together. Take your time. Wow, around the world in 80 minutes, hands to your beautiful hearts, drop your chin, and let's resolve into the infinite connected heart together. You go deep into you and I go deep into me and we come to the same place together. Such a beautiful truth. Expressing that, all together we say, Namaste.